Going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you guys again. About to do Tiger recap of the Indian series. Cleveland Indians at the Detroit Tigers. Indians came to town on Friday. 3-game series. Didn't go well for Detroit. Tigers got swept. Game one. Aaron Savali got the win for the Cleveland Indians. He went 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 Ks, and a walk. Nova went 3.1 innings, 5 hits, 8 earned runs, and 1 K, two walks. So Nova got beat up again, and he ended up getting hurt. He got a tricep tendonitis or something like that. So he's out for a bit. We've got call-ups coming up, man. Casey Mize coming up, Tarek Skubal, Isaac Paredes, the third baseman. So we got guys coming up, man. So like I said, Nova gets gassed in this one, giving up 8 earned runs. Nova got pulled, and Daniel Norris actually came in and pitched pretty well and limited any more damage. Bullpen again pitches solid for the most part. Funkhauser gives up 2 earned runs though, the kid though, and but Norris, Carson Fulmer, and Burrows, who's been pitching really well, pitched good innings for Detroit Tigers. Impressive to see Fulmer and Burrows shine. So that's what you want to see. It's good to see Carson pitch well too, because he's kind of been up and down, has been struggling. Bo Burrows came in, got lit up a little bit ago, but he's been pitching well as of late. Tigers collected some hits in this one. They weren't going to bed with their bats totally, so they did have some hits. Goodrum doing most of the damage. He had a 2-run home run in the third. Reyes and Candelario with 2 hits each. A triple being 1 hit by Reyes, so that was good. And then Cameron Maven came off the DL or the IL and hit a solo shot like late in the game, 8th or 9th inning. So good to see Maven back. The Indians win 10-5. That's the 18th straight victory over Detroit for Cleveland. Franchise record for the Cleveland Indians, by the way, guys. On to game 2. Shane Bieber was the winner in this one for the Cleveland Indians. He went 7 innings strong, 3-hitter, 0 earned run, 11 Ks, one walk. Brad Hand got the save for them, going 1 innings pitch, 1 hit, 0 earned run, 0 K, and 1 walk. Turnbull got the L in this one, guys. This was the true test that I really wanted to see Spencer do. He went 4.2 innings pitched, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned run, not too bad, and a 3 K, 4 walks. So the 4 walks, it really sticks out to me. You can't be walking 4 guys in 4.2 innings. You just can't do it. You got to have a little more control than that. But he went up against that's a good baseball team, Cleveland Indians, guys. So like I said, it was the toughest test for Turnbull so far. He gives up 3 earned runs against a really good team. 4 free passes is too much as well. He can't be doing that, like I said. So he can't be doing that. But the bullpen was lights out for Detroit. Schreiber, Cisnero, Brian Garcia, and Rony Garcia all pitched well. They pitched 4.1 innings of shutout ball. No hits given up by those 4. None. So they came in, they did their job. Tiger Bats went to sleep. Shane Bieber completely dominated the team. He's 4-0 on the year, by the way. Probably one of the best pitchers of baseball right now. Jacoby Jones gets a pinch hit RBI, double for Detroit. It was the only run. Indians win the game 3-1. So they get blown out, but weren't really competitive at the same time because Bieber just dominated. It was just a domination by Cleveland pitching, especially by Bieber. That was a 19th straight victory for the Indians over Detroit. So we'll go on to game 3. The Tigers lose this one too. Oliver Perez gets the win for Cleveland. It goes 1 inning pitch, 1 hit, 0 earned run, 0 K, 0 walk. Late in the game, he got this. Michael Fulmer got the start. 2.2 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 5-hitter, 2 K, 2 walks. Not very good outing. Schreiber gets the L in this one, even though he's been really, really well. He went 2 innings. He went 0.2 innings. 3-hitter, 2 earned runs, 0 K, 0 walk. So Schreiber gets the loss. Didn't fare well. And like I said, Michael Fulmer got another start. He had a pretty solid outing. His last start. Gets kind of beat up. Throws way too many pitches on this one. Roughed up early. Those too many pitches, like I said, in a short period of time. So far, he's been really inconsistent, up, down, and not suspected, but progress is not really being made with him. So Alexander and Schreiber give up most of the damage. Schreiber taking the L. Burrows and Jimenez were very good though. So good to see Burrows again pitch well. So that's really good that you want to see Burrows do that, and Jimenez because he's young too. Miggy has a 2-hit day with 3 RBIs. That moves up Miggy to 22nd on the all-time list with 1,705 ribbies. Miggy needs to get going. He was literally on a 1-for-19 skid before he hit 2 singles. So he's just not the same Miggy. Harold Castro for the Tigers had a 3-hit day, and the Candyman collect 2 hits. 11 hits for Detroit on the day. They just couldn't seize the opportunity and score runs. That was all. Indians win this game 8-5. Now it's the 20th straight win over Detroit. Now Detroit's lost 5 straight in a row. 5 in a row, guys. Tigers are now 9-10, knocking them down to 4th in their division. So it's not good. They're literally a few games away from being the last. The Kansas City Royals are just putrid. So that might be the only team we can actually beat. Now some negatives and positives on this series. There's not too many positives, guys. There's a lot of negatives. The starting pitching is just terrible. It's so terrible that we called up 2 young prospects in our minor league system, Mize and Skubal, maybe to erase a little bit of damage that's been going on in the bigs. It just doesn't look good like right now for Tiger pitching or anything right now. Their starting pitching is just terrible, guys. It's just they need so much help, and hopefully these guys can do that. It just brings us hope. It's a little bit it's a future move. These guys are going to come in and they're not going to be Roger Clemens and Pedro Martinez. Okay, they're not going to do that. But they're going to be good pitchers for us in the future, and hopefully we see a little bit of that tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, Ivan Nova joins the list of injured players. He got hurt, like I said. He had a tricep tendon. He has tricep tendonitis, and he got put on the 10 IL. We lose Cron for the year. He's done. So we called up Isaac Paredes to move to third base. Candelario will move to first where Cron was manning. And Candelario will be our full-time first baseman unless something major happens there. Goodrum also got hurt with upper back tightness. He's day-to-day. So hopefully we don't lose him too. There's a lot of negatives, guys. They don't steal enough bases. They're 5th worst in the league with 6 stolen bases on the year as a team. They're still striking out too much as a club, but improving a little bit on that. But they're still striking out way too much. They strike out so much, it's unreal. Paredes, who got called up, is a guy that makes good contact with the ball, and he tends to walk a little more. We need to get walks too. Our on-base percentage is terrible. It's 4th worst in the majors. So they don't take enough walks, like I was talking about, the 2nd worst in the league. So they got a lot of worse, guys. They got a lot of top 5, a lot of top 10 worse. It's a bad baseball team. But like I said, they got some future. They got some hope in the future. They don't hit enough RBIs. They're still only hitting 235 as a team. So they're kind of sticking right where I left off last week. And their ERA is still 5.52 as a club. Starting pitching's bad. They got about 3 or 4 guys that are pitching lights out in the bullpen, pitching really well. So, but their ERA is tied up. It's over 4. It's over 4. So it's not helping in that department. But if it wasn't for their bullpen, I don't even want to know what their ERA would be, guys. It'd probably be like 7, 8, 9. Like it would be outrageous. It'd be bad. Well, some of the positives. There is a little bit of positives coming up. They're still hitting home runs. Top 10 in home runs. I think there were 8. 9th best to be exact. 9th. Sorry, guys. They were 9th best to be exact. So they're still hitting home runs, but it's not the way you just play baseball. It's just hit home runs. So you have to have a team effort. The bullpen's still going pretty well. ERAs are around middle of the pack or better, but as a unit, they're pitching solid. Especially guys like Soto, Jimenez, Schreiber, Cisnero, Brian Garcia, probably Solo being the best of them with a 0 ERA. he's absolutely lights out, and there's already been rumblings that teams want him right now. So let's see what happens there. Now, that's really all there is on the positive side, guys. They're not hitting well. Just because you hit a bunch of home runs doesn't mean you're a good baseball team, okay? It doesn't. They're not hitting enough runs. They're not getting on base. On base percentage is terrible. They're not getting enough hits. It has to do with on base. They're not walking on base. You guys get the theme here? They don't hit good enough. They don't hit good enough, and their starting pitching is atrocious. Very, very bad. So, and when that happens, you get guys that get called up. And they got their three top guys just got called up. So, they're kind of putting a Band-Aid on a wound, and I'm going to see what happens in this one. But these three guys coming up, man, they're not going to win you the next 30 games or nothing like that. They're not going to do nothing like that, but it's a good future move, and it's less painful to watch this team, because they're fun to watch, but they're painful to watch at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So playing Chicago in a 4-game series. Boyd gets the nod today. Oh boy, for Matthew Boyd. He's going up against Gio Gonzalez. So Gio hasn't been the best Gio that we've seen in the past too. So maybe they can pull one out. Let's see what happens exactly. You know what I mean? So I think that game starts at 8:10. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Smash that notification bell. Hit all. See all my videos. And like and comment. That's what it's all about, guys. The feedback. All right, guys. Have a good one. Go Tigers. Boom.